Okay, where we left off, somewhere around putting the plates down to squish the carpet. While you were away, I put the back panel in where the spare tire went, and I used some of the old weather stripping and lodged this piece right here so it doesn't roll out. Fold it over, tap it on, it worked. So I got this trim piece in, I got the bottom trim piece in under the footwell. So next is this trim piece, and then the seat, and then this side will be finished. So before I do that, I want to get the weather stripping on, because this little plate fits over the weather stripping side, so it's going to have to go on first. I'm going to clean all of this off, don't worry. They used glue. I don't know why, but weather stripping. So this stuff just has little grooves in it, and then it's got a little metal piece of U metal that goes all the way through it so that you can squish it and it'll stay somewhat. So I want to go like so and get it squished down. And I don't know if this video is before or after we put the stuff on the top video, but we'll figure something out and make it kind of seamless, I guess, because I didn't have this when I was making, well, I did, but I was waiting on the carpet. Okay, so this only goes on one way, right? This rubber O part goes on the outside to make contact with the car. So this is going to be our last piece because it goes on here. So we want to start on this end and already cut it, and then we're just gonna put it on. So there's a little doodad right here. You're gonna go up and in, and then you just start pushing this stuff on like this. It's not too difficult. Hard part is when you get to the round spots. We're going to run that about to the center, but then we're going to cut it to make when we put the other side on. So you can run it all the way across and put the other end on shorter, or you could have it like, you know, in the middle. It's up to you. Like it. So now when we close the door, we have a weather seal. And then the window will engage here. When we put that window up, this piece fits right here, so you know, good coverage. And then the top should make contact with this. So weather stripping, pretty easy. I know about the hole. I gotta shrink that rust real fast and then I'll fix it. But this was the one from the factory. It had a little, the weather strip, it held the weather stripping down for some reason. I don't know. But then I got these. At the hardware, at the auto parts. And so they're the same size. It'll fit in there. And then we just run this little screw down and we'll tighten that up. Bertone, silly. Let me clean this off. Sorry. I forgot to hit record. So we got this carpet trim piece in. It's not as hard as it looks. I promise I'll record it when I do the other side and I'll cut it in here. Second to last piece. But you just use a straight, well, this is bent, but you know, straight poker, go through, find your hole, put the screws in, pull your carpet up, everything's cool. So now what we can do is put the passenger seat in. Now it's not as hard as it looks, but it's not the easiest because you can't get your tool up on the front bolts, so you got to use a hand tool. But the seat slides over the bolt and then goes in and then lines up on the back ones. So we're going to take the back ones out, we're going to leave the front ones in loose so we can get the seat on, slide it in, Then we'll tighten them up, and the back ones we can do with a tool. But first I have to put the seat together, so I'll show you that. So seat bottom, seat top, seat back. These don't matter right now. So I stripped it with the wax and grease remover, and then dyed it with this, just like I did on the door panel. So it's just painting, so you just tape it off, paint it. It's a dye, it doesn't rub off, it'll be fine. But the seat back, it's easy, except for the part where this light is touching my head. That's better. So I don't know, let's just do it upside down. So if you take this, don't lose that. Just set this like this. You can kind of see there's 3 holes right here, and then there's this piece, and this piece is just loose. Well, it's not loose, but it just rotates up. And then it had screws and this is the part with the seat back latch, and it gets these Allen head bolts. And they're 6mm. Torque spec is 1 Ugga Dugga. And then there's this cover piece. I was using that. Pretty simple. So now to put it in the car, we're gonna roll this like that. Just like that. Pull this and slide these forward. You can see the hole where the bolt goes through, and it slides up underneath there. So my big head's gonna get in the way, but first move it away from this seat belt over here. And then you just pick it up, drop it in, move it forward over the bolt on both sides. Ouch. And then slide it back. See? So now it's in the front side. You still can't get a tool on it, which is a pain in the ass. Huge. So you got to have a 6mm. Now I would say have as little of the bolt sticking out as possible, but then it won't be enough. So you're going to be here for days moving this thing one thing at a time. So far, so good. I'm gonna take a break. Y'all take a break. We'll be right back.